Okay, perfect. So thank you very much for giving me the opportunity to present to you Matics. Matics is a cloud-based platform for holistic remote management and team collaboration of the production floor. Basically, it belongs to a family of products which we can refer to as real-time operation intelligence. The idea is to try to develop a system that could be adopted by a mid-size, small-size, and large-size company to manage their production flow with emphasis on real-time, yes, and actionable insights. The software is being used by multi-verticals from plastic, automotive, packaging, food, many other verticals. But today I'm going to present the case study of Arcal because it's a very interesting case study. So Arcal Automotive is a leading thermoplastic manufacturer. Basically what they're doing, they are transforming heavy metal components to plastic components, and they're serving clients all over the world, BMW, Daimler, and many more. And their emphasis is on the R&D. But in reality, when you want to serve the automotive industry, you're facing the just-in-time methodology of your clients, which means that it's not enough to have an R&D and a manufacturing in one location. You need to be in a close proximity to the assembly line of your clients. So suddenly, even if you are a mid-sized company, you need to serve clients all over the world, and you need to have manufacturing facility all over the world. And really, this is the challenge, how to manage such an organization, because it's very hard. What you need to do, you need to travel, you need to guarantee and ensure that all the different sites basically will be able to adjust the requirement of the clients, because if you're going to have problem in one of the sites, basically the clients, they are global clients, and you're going to be damaged all over. So basically, that was Arcal main challenges. They found themselves suddenly, acquiring or coming to an agreement with multiple facilities around the globe, and they wanted to guarantee that they have the right solution in place. What they used to manage it by traveling a lot, by getting a report on a weekly basis, daily basis, but they wanted to have something different. They wanted to have a standard working routine all over the world. They wanted to be sure that every moment they know what happened within every facility around the globe. They needed to adopt basically a new method of managing the production flow, which will be continuously and globally. And they were looking for a solution. And basically, they bought us, Matics, because Matics gives them a full transparency of 24/7 of all factories around the globe. And what we are focusing on is giving them insight in real time. So basically, many things happen in the production floor. And the question is where to focus your attention on what you need to know and what you need to take care of. So this is really the insight that we are providing to our clients. And the other aspect is the collaboration, basically how to work together as a team, because this is a distributed team and you would like to be sure that there is a full transparency between the different people within the organization. Now, having said that, I would like to emphasize the system has two components. On one hand, this is the analytics. On the other hand, this is how to manage. This is the operational aspect of managing the production flow. Now, I will try to explain you what are the main components of the system. So first of all, we collect data. So the data collection is being done from machine. So we have an IoT platform that connects data into machine, and very important for us because we are serving mid-sized companies not to come and to ask them to do any cabling or any preparation and any additional cost in order to connect to our solution. So this is a solution, and our requirement from ourselves was that in one day we can connect 10 machines and to start to work with the client without any precondition to the connection. So this is collecting data from machine. The second part is uploading the data to the cloud. But machine information is not enough because you need to get some additional information. So we are collecting information from the ERP. So from the first day, we are connecting in a very easy way to your ERP, and from the ERP, we are getting the production context. So up until now, we have the machine and we have the production context, basically the product, the order, everything that needs to go to the shop floor in order to execute the plan and the jobs. Then we are collecting information from people because this is a very important element of our solution to provide to every persona an application and a way to inject their information into the system. And last and not least, this is the sensors that we are collecting data from the environment. All this information is being uploaded to the cloud. In the cloud, in a high resolution, in the cloud, all the time we are running, a set of algorithms that crunch the data and start to send notifications to the different personas within the production floor and to the top floor in order to focus their attention on the outlier behavior. Now I want to explain something. From the first day, we are starting to send notifications. Notification and alerts are going to be smarter and smarter with time. At the beginning, they are going to be based on rules that the factory will provide us. Then later on, they are going to be based on statistical analysis, and in the last stage, based on AI. All of it will be sent to the different persona, and then it's not enough to get the information, you want to do something with the information. And the something to do, you can check and communicate with the other members within the production floor and top floor, and to try to brainstorm together about what needs to do, and then there are certain tasks that you need to execute. So you can generate on the spot, from your mobile, from your tablet, from wherever you are, a task or a series of tasks or a procedure that someone needs to do, and then to follow up in one collaborative environment, the execution of the task that was being allocated to the persona. Everything is very easy to use, very handy, with a full visibility to the users. Now, the next step after I identify that in a certain event there are a series of tasks that you're doing, you can automate this procedure and basically automatically, in the case that we identify a certain event coming from the machine or coming from combination of things, there are certain of tasks that will be generated automatically to the different persona within the organization. We believe that in order to improve production efficiency, we need to empower the people. So this is not just about a procedure. This is about people, because many of, a big part of production efficiency loss within the, day-by-day life is the fact that the different persona, they don't have the right technology in their hands in order to act in real time and to improve the end result. So basically, we have developed a dedicated application for the need of the operator, the planner, the technician, and the QC manager to try to make them operate as a group, but on the other hand, to develop especially for them, the application. This is just to give you a glimpse of our application. On the left-hand side, you have the manager app. On the right-hand side, you have the shift manager. So you can sit in your office and you can see exactly what's going on within your production line. And on the other hand, you can communicate with the person from the mobile, and the person can identify that there is a need to call a technician, and the technician will be called. So all of it is really easy to use by the different personas. Now, with our current case study, what they did, they implemented, this solution in all of their factories. And they started to see, when they did it, the implementation in their different factories, that really what they thought their OEE it was far from reality, because subjective reports from different people around the globe is not similar to the real numbers that you are getting. So they got basically a reality check of the number, and they started to see on a daily basis what's going on with every machine, and they act upon the information that they are getting in real time. Not to mention that now with the COVID, when you cannot fly, this is the only way to manage, continuously their different sites. The implementation is done. This is the implementation process, and CAL basically did it by themselves. No need for any additional support from us, besides the fact that in the first factory, we train the trainer. Because the philosophy of the system is do it yourself. Everything is being done by the clients. We are not giving any additional extra service. We are giving you a lot of movies and explanation and success management support, but everything was being done by our CAL. They started by implementing first in the China, and then they moved to Germany, to US, to Mexico, so all over the world. And every day they are learning from the results coming from the different places. Our commitment to our clients and also to our CAL that after the first day of installing the software, you will start to get visibility of your production floor. And later on with time, that you are going to do more training and you will go deeper with the data, you will get a smarter and smarter notification. Now, what happened in our CAL? After the first installation, as I told you, they found that in one of the factories, they thought that they are having an OEE of 70%. In reality, it was more below the 50%. And they did, a plan how to improve it and what needs to be done about it. And right now, they are achieving the 85%, which is a very impressive number. And they are learning from best practices in between the different places. You can find basically the case study with customer testimonial in our website, and this is just one from a series of customers that are using the software all over the world. This is just to give you a quote, from our users. Yeah, so basically saying that they succeeded to build a standard measurement system all over the globe. And they succeeded basically to have in one place, one source of information for everything. And I would like to thank you for giving me the opportunity to present to you Matics solution.